Previously on Back on the Block. I don't know if you want it. I want to present you 5044 Terry.
Yes.
And I need an estimate because I have a young lady that I'm going to give it to.
Well, look like we need a new window for sure.
So this room had a leak in it too as well, correct?
Right, well, the chimney collapsed on the outside.
I need demo work. Please don't charge me a lot because I am running on very low charitable funds.
Some of the stuff we're going to do, we're going to put up this carpet and we're going to take down this suspended ceiling. We'll take out all the paneling. Since it's you and what you're doing here, I'll donate my time and a few of my guys and we'll just help you get it out free of charge.
Thank you! Her and her family, they're going to help. That is a part of the goal. And that's the initiative. If you want a house to me, you have to put your blood, sweat, and tears in it.
Back on the block!
This is Nikki J, and I'm back on the block. Come along with me. Let's go.
We going brick by brick, house by house. Came a long way from getting off the block, but getting back on the block. Yeah, come on. We getting back on the block. Yeah, Nikki J, y'all. Yeah, Nikki J, y'all.
Okay, so Tori, you haven't been in here since we cleaned it out. So now it's cleaned out, at least the flooring, the carpet. Karen, we all start cleaning out, and then we have Missouri Contracting to come in. They did some charitable work for us. They cleaned out 80% of this house. Only thing left is the kitchen and the sun porch. They really did. I mean, it was so much furniture in here. It was the carpet. They ripped that up. So now we see a clearer vision. How do you think it looks?
It looked a whole lot better than it was looking because it was a mess in here.
Okay.
They did a lot of work in here.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Yeah. What do you think, Karen?
Hey, I still want to pull down some more of this stuff up here.
You want to pull down the paneling?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna pull down the paneling. We got that coming.
Yes, but I like it.
You ready?
Yes.
Where's your goggles? Where's your safety glasses? I got safety glasses for you in the car because you gotta have to say, where's your hard hat?
In the trunk.
Steady pulling this down.
Yeah, we gotta pull this down.
Yeah.
But Karen wants to pull off this panel, and she's like ready to go. She's on a rage war. So, so Ken from Missouri Contractors, he did tell us that there are holes in the floors. And we are going to replace the floors. The floors will be pulled up, brand new floors.
Yes.
However, with us walking in here to be safe, we need to have at least like a subfloor, like pieces of a subfloor put down so we can walk on it. It's a hazardous. What do you think, Tim? Like this hole right here.
Well, someone's first inclination was like, oh, let's just put whole new floor and let's do a whole subfloor. But I think just putting some wood patches over them, just until we get the rest of the demolition done and pull on the ceiling, because you don't want to do anything on the floor until you get the ceiling all down and, of course, fix the roof. Because it looks like in this part of this house, this room, and therefore right above us, the roof, had the biggest problems where the shingles met the tar. So the front facade, and then there's a little space there at the bottom of the facade where the tar meets up, and that's where all the water gets in. Rotted away the ceiling, the roof. And then, of course, that came, I don't know how they lived here, but that came in, got under the carpet, that sucked in the water, soaked it in, and held it down, and then the wood floor swelled up. Because that swelling has no place to go, so that's why you see these holes rotting away, and even like a lot of these boards shrank together. Buckled up.
They buckled up.
There's nowhere to go but in, because the walls are holding it, so they go in, they go up.
And this is nothing but moisture. And the thing is, it's only in the front. So are there shingles only in the front and tar on the back?
Looks like just the front facade, like the front wall, the parapet wall, and then it comes down, and then this is where the water's getting in, and that's like the rest is just tar.
Tar, okay. Because nothing else is leaking. It's just here. It's in the front.
Right. When it rains, it comes and it goes against down the wall. And it's
Okay.
got a place to go. If it doesn't go, if it doesn't get sealed here and run off the roof, it goes into the house.
Okay.
Like that.
Got it.
Otherwise,
Got it.
so we gotta get on the roof, replace the roof and all the joints up there to get the water to wash away and not to wash in the house.
Okay. So we got a roof donated to us. Actually, they'll be here tomorrow for the roof.
Right. I mean, look at the brick.
The brick is, yeah, the fireplace is quiet.
The fireplace.
Like
It's like in great shape. Look at that.
yeah.
This is like old school architecture right here.
Yes.
Yeah, and we don't want to get rid of that. Even the mantle, we can the mantle's actually white. We can redo the mantle. Tori, who lived here? You know the history of this house.
He was an older guy. He stayed here. His brother stayed there. I don't know his name, but they
Okay.
was brothers and they stayed next door to each other. But both of them had passed.
Okay, and then that's when the house became vacant.
Yep.
And nobody moved in here.
Nobody.
How long has it been vacant?
Say, wow.
Maybe 2010.
Yeah, it been a nice minute.
Okay.
You know, say 5-6 years.
Right.
Okay.
You know.
All right. So it's been like that, and you said on the side where the bricks fell,
Yeah.
they just fell.
It looks
Yeah.
like the chimney. There's
Yeah.
some chimney work out there that was all falling down, but the only part of the outside is falling down. So it looks like maybe somebody got in and was trying to like
Yeah.
break into the house.
Yeah.
Probably take the stack from off the top.
Oh,
Yeah.
the stack, and then
Yeah.
like resell it to a salvage yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the only part that's fair. All the bricks are okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the tuck pointing is great. This is something that I want to mention. This will be every house that I redo. It will be all electric. They will have one bill, only electric. I feel like having two bills sometimes is enough. It is too much. It's
Yeah.
too much for people. It's too. And my whole goal, the whole goal of my program is to take people out of poverty, not keep them in poverty.
Keeping it
And these
simple.
are small houses. I mean, we can with
You
new.
also have a water and the trash bill too.
Yeah, you got water and trash, but then you don't have to pay electric and you don't have to
Yeah.
pay gas. You'll pay electric,
Electric.
water, trash. Your taxes will be included in your mortgage, and your mortgage will be low. So, what do you think about the program?
I think the program is great. You know, that somebody care about the hood. You know, there's a lot of vacant houses around here where you got people staying in them, burning them up. You know, and if we don't do nothing about it, it ain't nothing gonna get done.
And it's important on that note to signify that we're not trying to rebuild the old neighborhoods just and to bring in other people. We're just trying to rebuild them because people have to have a place to live and they're already living here. So we're just trying to rebuild by giving people ownership in themselves, ownership in them houses, and then therefore ownership in the community. And
Okay.
then everybody kind of then lives and works together and watches out for each other.
Yeah, Karen, what do you think about about the program that I'm starting?
I think this is a wonderful program. I think it's going to go a long way. I think you have favor with a lot of great supporters, and I think you're going to see this growing in leaps and bounds, quicker than you can really imagine. Because everybody in St. Louis, they are believers in helping one another when it's time of trouble. And when time of trouble is out there, so a lot of times it's not put out there to see what the needs are.
Yeah.
And the best people that can give you the needs of the people are the people. And then once that, like you're doing a great job talking with the residents, asking what their needs are. How can you help? How can the people that's willing to help, what can they do?
I see you're excited. You're excited about your house, aren't
Yeah, I'm
you?
excited about the whole program, the whole neighbor, the whole, just the whole neighbors helping neighbors, back on the block, it speaks for itself.
Right.
You know,
back in my house. It's
Right,
back
it's
on
back
the block.
on the block.
Right.
It's a community thing. It's not selfish.
Exactly.
It's selfless.
Or
Right.
as Tori would say, Nikki, you back on the block. You're watching Back on the Block, and we'll be back right after this break.
It was a place like Harris Stowe that took a chance on me as a first-generation college student from a single-parent household. A place like Harris Stowe provided me an educational opportunity that allowed me to be the youngest college president in the country. Harris Stowe has amazing degree programs. We have one of the most quality, affordable educations in this region. Small classroom environment, family environment, very welcoming to all students, and be prepared to be a global leader in the global society. Harris Stowe is the place for you.
Hello? Hello? Doesn't it seem like the wireless world today could use a smile? At Cricket Wireless, we think so.
2-year contract.
That's why with us, you don't have to worry about annual contracts. Prices for our plans are all in, taxes and fees included. And we've got more 4G LTE coverage nationwide than T-Mobile or Sprint. That's a whole lot of network for not a lot of dough. It's what makes Cricket the happiest place in the whole wireless world. Cricket Wireless, something to smile about.
For more than a century, the St. Louis Carpenters Union has shaped St. Louis. Through trusted alliances, we deliver skilled professional craftspeople, while our business partners provide the kind of quality jobs that keep our economy humming. It's a blueprint that has worked since 1882. A career in union carpentry means great pay, exceptional benefits, and professional skills training, unmatched in the industry. We are 20,000 members strong, and we work for St. Louis. Visit carpdc.org to learn more.
So what you gonna do, Tim?
We're just gonna cover these holes up here.
Okay.
And just screw them onto the floor because it's just temporary, just so you don't step through the floor.
Okay.
Because the structure's still good, just the floor. And like I said, we don't want to replace everything right now. We want to get all the roof down and replace the roof, fix the roof problem.
Okay.
But we just want to cover these holes up because you see there's, look, right down in the basement.
I know, I know.
We
That
got some
scares me.
piece of wood here. Now there's no danger here. So
Okay.
got some screws. I got a screwdriver here, and all we're gonna do is just tack them down so when you walk in, we don't think about it later.
Okay.
Putting some screws right through the corners. It's not really
Okay.
nothing major, easy to do. Of course, it's just temporary. Get another piece here. We'll just throw it right over. We're not really worried too much about, see, this drip of water come down, so there's still got a water problem here.
Can I bolt it down?
Yeah.
I want to bolt this down. Wait.
So you just, it's an impact driver, so it's real easy. It doesn't take a whole lot of effort.
Wait. So it had.
Come on, just put it in.
Wait.
No,
It's not doing it.
here, you gotta seat it in the cross there.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Seated in the cross.
Right, that's right.
Uh-oh.
Right there, and turn it. That's it.
See, why can men do it so smoothly? I'm gonna get this. Okay, it's in there.
Let the tool do the work.
Okay. I did it. So what are we gonna do? Should we leave these down here? But they're coming up. I don't want anybody to fall.
So the important thing about pulling boards up is just let the wood break itself. See? Instead of like pulling on like this, you're gonna just hurt yourself because you'll end up flying across the room. I just broke it at the joint right here because I knew that's where it was gonna break by just pulling it up. This stuff is so deteriorated. Look how wet it is, and it's all rotten. It almost looks like it's burned, but it's just wet. It's still wet. It never dries out. As a matter of fact, I just saw some drips coming down from the ceiling. It hasn't even rained, and it's still dripping in the ceiling.
Yeah, it's
On
time
top.
for it to go.
Yeah.
The house is 85% demo. We just have to do the kitchen and the sun porch. So you ready to take the cabinets
And the
down?
walls.
Yeah, well, as far as the junk out. So let me
Right.
not say demo. Let me say it's
Right.
cleaned out. So
We're
the
cleaned
junk,
out, right. We're
the
cleaned
junk
out.
is out. So let's take the cabinets down. So Karen, you ready to unscrew the cabinet?
Woo, let's do this.
All right. You are back on the block with Nikki J
And Karen W.
the recipient of 5044 Terry. This house is 85% cleaned out. We have to do the kitchen and the sun porch. So now, with the help of our volunteers and the people who have been making it happen for us, we are going to get the cabinets down. So you ready, Karen?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's do this.
They're going to show you how to unscrew the cabinet.
Okay.
So it looks like instead of screwing on cabinets like we do these days with screws and little and things to the wall, they bolted them.
Okay.
So I don't know why they bolted them, but they got some major bolts.
There you go, Karen.
It's already ready. It's already hold it. Hold it right there. Now just turn it. There you go. It should come out now. It should screw right out.
Yay!
Go, girl.
I just do my hand now. You're not loosened up.
I can't touch that.
Help me up.
Help me up, boy.
This is how we used to climb out.
Okay. Lord. Okay.
Get it. Nicole, let us be.
This is an accident waiting.
Yay!
Turn that other one.
Okay, I'm scared of this other one because this is the 4th bolt. And it might fall down on me.
Turn it. It should turn real easy. Okay. Turn the other way. The other way.
There you go.
Turn back.
Down.
Down.
Now turn it down. Go down.
I can't go down. I think this one is out. No, it's not. Wait.
Turn to counterclockwise.
Don't try this at home.
Counterclockwise. There you go. Backwards.
Back. Push it down. Pull it down.
Back in time, so we're back on the block.
Pull it down.
Back in. I'm trying to pull it down.
Backwards. You gotta turn it.
Oh, you gotta turn it.
Yeah, somebody hold. I got.
I think it's braced up against
Yeah,
the wall
I
up
think
here
it's-
too. Oh, here it comes. Hold up.
Hold on, Nikki.
Hold up.
Now you got
Okay, now I'm getting down.
Yeah, you got.
Hold on. Somebody hold the camera.
Yeah, you gotta turn.
Come on, Karen. Oh my God, there's bugs everywhere. That's okay. Jump it. 2, 3. Girl power. There's the rat trap. We really got to get up here for that. Bravo. Karen, give me 5.
All right.
That's the second phase of the demo. We're going to continue. We'll get all this junk out, put it in the dumpster. Let's do the countertop. Karen, you want to take the
Yes,
countertop
sir.
out?
I'm waiting on you to get
Okay. Okay. We'll take the countertop out.
Okay.
Keep them on. And we'll return to the roof. Masonry. That will be featured on the next show. You're watching Back on the Block, and we'll be back right after this break.
It was a place like Harris Stowe that took a chance on me as a first-generation college student from a single-parent household. A place like Harris Stowe provided me an educational opportunity that allowed me to be the youngest college president in the country. Harris Stowe has amazing degree programs. We have one of the most quality, affordable educations in this region. Small classroom environment, family environment, very welcoming to all students, and be prepared to be a global leader in a global society. Harris Stowe is the place for you.
Hello? Hello? Doesn't it seem like the wireless world today could use a smile? At Cricket Wireless, we think so.
2-year contract.
That's why with us, you don't have to worry about annual contracts. Prices for our plans are all in, taxes and fees included. And we've got more 4G LTE coverage nationwide than T-Mobile or Sprint. That's a whole lot of network for not a lot of dough. It's what makes Cricket the happiest place in the whole wireless world. Cricket Wireless, something to smile about.
For more than a century, the St. Louis Carpenters Union has shaped St. Louis. Through trusted alliances, we deliver skilled professional craftspeople, while our business partners provide the kind of quality jobs that keep our economy humming. It's a blueprint that has worked since 1882. A career in union carpentry means great pay, exceptional benefits, and professional skills training, unmatched in the industry. We are 20,000 members strong, and we work for St. Louis. Visit carpdc.org to learn more.
Hi, this is Nikki J, and I'm back on the block. As you know, I started a community charitable foundation for my own neighborhood and for impoverished areas around St. Louis and America. I'm going to be featuring a family or a person, and it will be called Sponsor a Family, which in fact I've gotten emails, and Deborah emailed me and she said, hey, she looks familiar, and her mother saw my show, my television show on ABC 30, and she said, hey, I think that's Nikki. I know her. And she asked Tori, who I grew up with, is that Nikki? Is that the young lady that works down the street on the homes? And from then on, we connected. She saw me, and I want someone to sponsor her. It's two things that she needs. She needs some steps, and she needs a new roof. And she wants to stay in this community. She is from this community, and it would make a difference if someone can sponsor her. And she does need to be sponsored. And I feel very deeply about this, and if somebody doesn't sponsor her, then I'll sponsor her, but I need a sponsor. So give me a little bit of your background, Deborah.
I've been living here since 2009,
Okay.
and I'm on disability right now. And I put in for Healthy Homes, but it's going to take a minute for them to get to me, and I need a little assistance. I have a little poor vision,
Okay.
and I just want to make sure everything is safe for me
Okay. But for you, I mean,
in the neighborhood.
and what you're trying to do, even keeping up your house with your medical condition, that's great. What is your medical condition?
Glaucoma and cataracts.
Okay. I see that. Do you walk with a cane or anything, or you just kind of? Are
Have
you?
assistance.
Okay, you have assistance. And is it just you that lives here? Okay. And, I mean, for you to be disabled, you keep your house up really well. And this is the Terry that I know, and so this is why I'm trying to help people. I'm going to have somebody. I have a friend that's an architect, and he's going to assess your home, and hopefully we'll get a sponsor. I want everybody to keep emailing me at backontheblock30@gmail.com. Email me about why you want a house with my foundation. Email me why you need services for my foundation. If you want to donate, if you want to donate to Deborah, if you want to donate to the cause, email me at backontheblock30@gmail.com. In St. Louis, we're really sticking together. We're up to 7,200 viewers. We are really trying to make this community work, because right now I think that people are feeling like the rich get rich, the poor get poor, and it's people that live in the urban core who really don't have. And this is not a black or white thing. This is a poverty thing. This is socioeconomics, and we need to help each other. So I'm going to have my friend Tim, who's volunteered a lot of his time. Tim Shinsky has volunteered so much of his time coming in, assessing the homes for me, any side work, on top of him being an entrepreneur and him having his own job. He's came into the urban core, not even from this area, but really has come in to help. So Tim's gonna come in and assess. So you said something about you can't even get your mail, right?
Right, I had to open a P.O. box.
Because why? Why couldn't you?
Due to my steps.
Now, Tim, what do you think about this?
Well, it doesn't take long for bricks and, of course, the mortar to deteriorate like this shape. So this is really important for as far as the street value and the street viewage for the community and the neighborhood, to have a good set of front steps, of course, to be able to walk up the steps and having the mailman, deliver your mail. I mean, these are all obviously, very important issues.
And what do you think your shingles are actually, is your house leaking? Is it leaking inside?
I mean, that's probably the second on the list as far as like replacing the roof, having a roof sealed to protect your house, not only your personal goods, but just the house itself, from the wood starting to rot. And once you start having a little leak, that little leak becomes a big leak, and then big leaks turn into big problems, your house falling apart, holes in the floor, under the carpet, unseen a lot of times. And so stopping that, putting a roof on it is like the next, or maybe the most important thing with any kind of house.
All right. So, Deborah, what we're going to do is I have an assessor coming out for roofing and tuck pointing at my property this week. And so we got some donations for my property, and I'm going to have them come down here. I will send a social media email out. I will also send out an email to people that I know whom can be potential donors for you. And we're going to get you some steps, and we really need them before wintertime, because that's when it's going to get bad. You're going to have to go through your back door if you can't get out, and especially with, you know, with your medical condition. You heard it, St. Louis. Let's come together, sponsor a family, sponsor a person. This is Deborah. She's at 5034 Terry. She needs steps, and she definitely needs a roof. Her house is leaking, but this woman is really taking pride in her community, and I need you to come together. Assessments will be made, and we're going to get you steps and a roof.
Thank you.
I guarantee you that. And I am glad that I'm over here. You guys make me feel. Thanks for welcoming me. Don't cry. It's okay.
That's what we're all here for, to live together.
This is what's going to make the city great again. And I know that you don't have much, but your character says everything. And that's what we have to learn to live by as humans. It's your character and your integrity. It's not what you have. It's not monetary value. Money does not make you. It helps you live a comfortable lifestyle, but that is not who you are.
Thanks, Nikki, for coming back on the block.
You're welcome. If you want to help Back on the Block, if you want to help Karen, her home, this is the first home that Back on the Block will be redoing. And I can't say this too many times. There are so many people who have donated to this cause. It's so many people that are saying, I don't have money, but service. I was just at Home Depot. I met 3 people who said, I do flooring. And one guy said, I'll give you a discount. Then he said, no, I'm not going to give you a discount. I'll do a room for you for free. Like, you can't beat that. This is how St. Louis come together. I know we have our ups and downs, but it's one person in politics that I want to really give a special shout out to, Jamila Nasheed. I went to her birthday party, and she said, Nicole, I want to help you with your houses. I know I don't know too much about you, but I think that helping you is the right thing to do. And you have to honor people like that. You have to honor people that really want to help. I mean, this is what St. Louis is about. We have our diversity issues. We have our separation. We are separated by race in many ways. But I think St. Louis, we have so many good, so much good. And in certain pockets of St. Louis, like St. Louis City, West St. Louis City, North St. Louis City, South St. Louis City, Clayton, Ladue, Creveport, there are so many pockets of St. Louis where people actually do come together. And this is what I want to see. I want to see our organization prosper and grow to help those that cannot help themselves.
It's the gateway city.
It is. It's the gateway city.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. So please come and help our organization, because we are back on the block.